Welcome back to Vinnies Talk. Vinnies Talk, man. Hey, it's been, wow. It's been some time. It's been a minute. It's been a long time since I've been on the podcast. I just want to say welcome, man. And I also want to say rest in peace. Long live Lil Mama, my puppy, my dog. She passed away in July. Never easy, man. Still dealing with the pain. I obviously got a new dog. Wasn't really ready to do that at the time, but it took me a few months before I got a new dog, guys. But I did indeed get a new one. But at the same time, it really hurts, and it still hurts now. But I haven't done a podcast in a long time, and I wanted to jump on and just talk and just, hey, what's up, man? Welcome back to Vinnies Talk. I do want to do more reaction videos to different music and reaction videos, Taylor Swift, and maybe even some politic videos. You guys might not see eye to eye on that, but that's okay. We're back, man. We back, bitches. We back. Welcome back to Vinnies Talk. Anyways, man, we are back. It's a gloomy freaking day. Gloomy fucking day outside. Not only is it gloomy, we actually got our first snow today. Everybody in the Midwest, Chicago, Illinois area is just like going crazy over snow. I'm just like, dude, I don't know how fucking people go crazy over snow. Even if it's their first snow. I mean, my dog, she went crazy, she went nuts. But I just don't see how these people go crazy over snow. You're locked in the house. You can't really do much. It's cold. You can't do shit. It's just like, man, I'm okay with the snow. I like the snow for about 2 to 3 times, then I'm over it. After Christmas, I'm over it, dude. I talked to my uncle about this the other day. He was just like, he's like, if you don't like the snow, go move somewhere warm. I'm like, I love the Midwest. Don't get me wrong. I like it here. It's just sometimes the snow could be overbearing, man. The winters here, in Chicago, the winters are crazy, dude. In Wisconsin, the winters are crazy. Anywhere in the Midwest that you could possibly imagine where winters are crazy winters, it gets insanely like cold and snowy, and it's stupid. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I like the snow, but everything that's been going on in the world today, man, is really crazy with the elections, everything that's been going on with the wars over the whole world, and everybody's gonna have a different opinion, but you know what? We will make America great again. Yeah, man. We had no new wars with Trump, man. I had more money in my pocketbook. We didn't have this crisis at the border. If you're gonna come here, you gotta come here with the righteous way. And but facts are facts, and life is life. And you see what you live, and you don't live my life, so you don't live what I see. And I can respect someone saying what they had to say too, but I just see what's going on in the world, man. And like I said, man, when we had Trump in office before, he did a good job being a president. I don't care what no one says, man. And I might lean more conservative. On my page, I don't really talk too much politics, right? But my God, look at all those people back there. Wow, look at all those people. Those Trump rallies, man, they're insane. But welcome back to Vinnies Talk, man. We are going to just talk to you guys and just say, how's everybody doing, man? And we just got over Halloween, right? Halloween was a bit windy. The freaking wind was blowing like freaking, the wind's blowing crazy style. And we have Thanksgiving on the horizon, Christmas on the horizon, and New Year's. Just think of it. All these freaking holidays coming up, and how they just fly right by. All these years fly right by. It was just summertime in July, and I lost my dog. And yeah, it's rough, man. And that just flew by. Like, my birthday came and it flew by. And it didn't feel like my birthday this year, guys. My first time in about 6 months since I jumped on this podcast. And I haven't really been doing any, podcast or reaction videos or whatever. So I wanted to dive into the reaction videos and also show you a side of my art. If you guys didn't know that I was into the art stuff and drawing, yes, so I wanted to dabble into that and just tell you a little bit more about, like, oh, Vinny, what kind of art do you do? Well, see, the thing about me is when I was a young boy, I was that little kid at Walmart picking up all the action figures and putting them in my mom's cart. So I kind of have a collector's, as you may know, that I like to collect action figures and pop Funkos and anything from Batman to Superman to Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman. And I also love drawing Wonder Woman. Something about animation that it's just everything from like the eyes, the proportions of the body of animation of Wonder Woman, Batman, DC, Team DC. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking with Team DC. So I want to dabble more into my art. We will talk about that in a quick second, but I also want to say shout out to my mom. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out, rest in peace to my puppy, my dog, Little Mama, man, long live. Shout out to my new dog, Katniss, man. Katniss everything. She's in there. I don't know what she's doing, man. She's probably tearing some shit up. She likes to bite everything. What do you want from me? She's a puppy. She's 7 months years of age. So she likes to freaking bite and chew everything. So you got to get a nice hard chewy toy for the dog if she's 7 months to 8 months years old, because she wants to chew everything. I don't know. She likes to chew everything. She's got a lot of energy, man. She's a collie mixed with blue heeler Australian cattle dog. So she's got a lot of energy, guys. A lot of energy at that age, right? So I feel like she might get a little bit bigger. I don't think she's gonna get too much bigger, but also I want to say rest in peace to Lake and Riley, man. Everything that is going on in this world today is really crazy. You know, with that whole trial and how they found the man the illegal migrant who murdered her in cold blood. It's very sickening, man. I hope her family gets some peace over that. You know, no one deserves that in their life. No one, you know, at such a young age, right? And we talk about everyone having the right to be here in this country, in this world, but you got to come here the right way, right? I always say this, man. It's not about hate. It's about doing things the right way. When you see it with your own eyes, then you will understand. Like, that was just a sad, very sad thing to see, man. And we don't want that to happen here in our country, the United States, man. So, man, I just want to say prayers to the family. Rest in peace to Miss Lake and Riley, man. Very sad. Also, you know, on my podcast, we do talk about true crime, and we will talk about more cases. We did cover the Gabby Petito case, and, you know, I feel like her family, too, man, with her missing and all the stuff that's happened to her, she never really got true justice. So I will be doing more tributes for Miss Gabby Petito, and doing more keeping her spirit alive as well, because those videos are important to me, and the tributes and keeping the names of the people in their spirit alive. But back to the art stuff. You know, collecting figures at this age of my life, you never would have thought that when I was a young kid, the life of a young Vinny, right? The life of 1980s. Like, I tell my niece and nephew now, like, dude, you guys don't know what it's like. We had it different. You know, we had it much different. Like, on Halloween, we would go out for hours and pick candy. And we'd have pillowcases full. We would be out there till, I don't know, we would be out there till 9 o'clock. And these kids, and the way they do things now, you know, you don't stay out there till 9 o'clock. People are in bed by 9 o'clock. I don't know. It's just a lot different the way people do things now these days, as you may see it. But yeah, it's definitely going by, man. The time and like the weather today. We got our first snow, guys. first snow of November. We're not even December. We got snow on the ground. But yeah, back to the art. Sometimes I get sidetracked. You see, I start talking about something, I get sidetracked on something else. So the art and everything behind the art and the amount of time that I put in of dedicating my time to drawing. See, before, when I was just thinking about like all the characters that I wanted to pick up and just collect, and not even, just think about like drawing or coloring. What got you into like comics? Because comics back in the day were a lot more popular than they were now. I mean, we see a lot of things happening now that are starting to become popular again. Like people are buying records again, vinyl. And vinyl, that shit is not cheap, dude. Not cheap. Have you guys went to the store lately? Yes, food and everything is up, man. Everything is up. That's another reason you gotta vote red, right? Why I voted red? Donald J. Trump, right? Nah, but for real though, I feel like with comics and these characters were certain popular characters when I was coming up as a kid. But now, once I really started learning the curvatures of drawing and getting myself involved in drawing pictures and then just sketching them out and then coloring them and getting the lines right, I really started enjoying that. But there's so many different characters that I want to continue to draw. I just favorite like Wonder Woman. I always draw Wonder Woman. And everybody's like, why do you like to draw Wonder? Why? Because she's fine as hell, or you just, I love the colors, red, red and blue and the gold, and there's something about it, man. Something about DC. I don't know what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Marvel too, but I love Wonder Woman, just like I love Taylor, just like I love, Sydney Sweeney, right? She's pretty cool, right? Everybody's like, who the hell's that? Sydney Sweeney. Come on, bro. Come on. For real? Anyways, man, we are in fall now. And the weather is what? Today is like 40 degrees. My uncle's like, hey, Vinny, come pick some apples. I'm like, apples? What are you going to pay me? I'll pay you, what, $7,500 cash. All right, let's do it. Listen. When my uncle tells me that it's time to go to work, he's good. He's good. He's a good guy. What I'm saying is, he always has me on like a side job, on a side job. Okay, it's time to pick apples. Now we got to go over here and pick up brush. I'm like, oh man, this guy don't want to stop. See, that's the thing about Italian people. Once we start doing something, then we get sidetracked with something else. And you're just like, what? Yeah, for real, dude. You would be like, back in the day, that was even probably worse. Probably even doing more stuff. You got to do this? No, you got to do this too. You know what I mean? But the whole thing about picking apples and learning how they grow and the sprouting and how long it takes the apples, how late in the year they still survive, that they're still on the tree and they haven't, and a lot of the apples that do get like picked, and some of them, half of them don't even get picked because I don't know, the people that work on the farm don't have time. They have to do other things on the farm. And it's just really crazy to see that all the freaking apples go to waste, man. I'm just like, damn, dude, I wish I could be out there all night picking apples. But my uncle's cool. He's a good guy. Just the Italian, man. That's how we are sometimes. We get like, hey, let's do this. No, you got to do that. Like, fuck this guy, dude. Really? Seriously? It's crazy, man. If you guys are just joining, welcome back to Vinnies Talk. Like I said, man, I haven't been on for like 6 months. A lot of things been going on, and I'm happy to be back talking on the podcast, and I want to work on more things for the podcast, like doing more reactions, hiking videos, maybe some drone videos, maybe some reviews on some of the things that I get for Christmas. Who knows? Maybe we'll do some videos on that. And who knows? Maybe we'll do some on the art stuff too. because I really wanted to show you that side if you guys didn't know about the artwork and stuff like that. And I wanted to talk about Arizona a little bit, AZ, and traveling there. And then if you guys seen my podcast before about going to Arizona and how beautiful it is. See, now the thing about Arizona, Tucson, where I went, and one of my favorite places to go, I love Tucson, Arizona. The airport. Let's just talk about the airport for one sec. The airport, I feel like Tucson International Airport is probably the smallest airport. You get there, you're flying from O'Hare to Tucson. It's like 2.5, 3 hours, sometimes 4, depending who's flying the airplane. I don't know. If you got Joe Schmo flying, you don't know what time you get there. You might not get there for 5 to 6 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Probably take you about 3 to 4 hours to get there. So you get to the airport, boom. You get in the airport, it's beautiful. It's a small airport. Now, once you leave, you get an Uber, you get a taxi, whatever the case may be. Maybe you're in a limo. Maybe you're drinking, I don't know, Patron or a glass of wine. You're going to a resort like I did. I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm Vinny D. You get from leaving the airport into your car or whatever. Now, when you're in like the city area, it's not the greatest, right? It's not like that main area once you leave the airport. The area is not pristine. It's like once you get past outer city limits, it's like, wow, man. You start to see different, like, it's like big mountain, scenic views. And Lowe's Ventana Canyon was beyond superb. I mean, you got houses there that are over $500,000, $1 million homes. It's insane. I went to a place called Mount Lemon in Sabino Canyon. Now check this out. When I leave from the airport, and that area in there is not the greatest. I mean, even though that area is not the greatest, they have a lot of different really good restaurants in Mexican taquerias right there, and really good food cuisines. And the church Del Bec, beautiful. The Sonoran Desert, you can't beat it, man. But the reason why I feel like Tucson, Arizona shares and holds somewhere special in my heart is because the cactuses there, they're just very rare, and there's some of the rarest cactuses in Tucson, Arizona that you can't get anywhere else in the country or in the world, which is freaking amazing to me. I mean, see all kind of different cacti and cactuses. But the real epic and part and place that I went to is, you're like, Jesus, Vinny, how many words are you going to use? Place called Mount Lemon. Now you get there. I think it takes about 35 minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes to get there. Now you get there, you get to the road where you're winding, and you go up and you're winding around the mountain. I think my mom said she was a little dizzy going up. It took about a good 40 minutes to get up on Mount Lemon. And it's so beautiful because there's a lot of mountain ranges over there, but this one in particular, they have like this little village called Summerhaven, and it's like a ski resort. And then there's like a little village where there's homes and people live. I don't, man, it's crazy to think that people actually live up in the mountains, and it's so beautiful. This is a beautiful thing, right? But you go from, this is the part that's really amazing. They have like these little getaway spots where you could get out, take pictures, and then like walk out and hike. And my mom was like, Vinny, you can't just walk out and you might fall, And I was getting out of the car and walking out. It's just so beautiful. So you get from basically the desert all the way from the bottom of Mount Lemon, and you start getting up. Mind you, your car starts going in circles and circles, and you start to feel the air really start to get cooler and cooler. I mean, you go from hot of the hottest of deserts, 80, 90, whatever the 100 degrees it is, to all the way up to like 30 to 40 degrees on the top of Mount Lemons, which is amazing. And the scenery is so much different. It's really interesting to me because we go from, when I was driving in the car, we were driving in a truck, but it doesn't matter whether you're car, truck, bike. When you're driving up the Mountain Lemon and you see the desert below, and then you see as you start climbing up higher and higher, you start to see different things, and there's bears. And when I seen a bear sign, I'm like, no way, dude, there's bears. Watch out, I might fucking see one of these bears, dude. Watch out. But there's bears, and you go from like literally cactuses to like pine trees, and they're so beautiful, man. So that's one of the places that I really enjoyed being at, man. And Mount Lemon, you look everywhere around you is literally canyons and mountains, and I could literally say that you can compare this place, man. It's nothing like it, like around the world. It literally, like I was talking to some guy up there and his girl, and they were saying that they're from Europe, and they're like, man, we don't even see some stuff like this around in Europe. And to actually believe and understand what we have in the United States, and Arizona is so beautiful, man. Mount Lemon, Sabino Canyon. I hiked a little bit of Sabino Canyon, which is beautiful too. There's so many other areas of Arizona that I really would like to go to. I also visited a place called the Degrassi Gallery. This artist, this man, beautiful, I believe he was a Spaniard man that lived into the mountains. He was buried on his property. He actually built his own home. He was an artist, and he drew fantastic, legendary pictures, and he's got a museum like on site. Lives like literally into the mountains, and he's buried on site. It's really something, man. The Degrassi Art Gallery. It's like a piece of your soul. It's like once you go to Tucson, Arizona, there's nothing like that, man. And when you fly over Tucson, you're flying over New Mexico, and then you start flying over the mountains, you really start to feel the desert and the mountains. Like you're in, it's somewhere totally different from being in the plains and the Midwest. I guess, excuse me, that's the cool thing about living in the United States is different places have different everything, man. Scenery. The scenery is just amazing. But I love Arizona. Shout out, man. But man, if you guys are just joining, man, we're on the podcast. We're just talking. We're chopping it up. It's your boy Vinny D, the Young Wolf. Woo! Everybody's getting ready for the holidays. We had our first snow today, and believe it or not, people drive freaking stupid in the snow. I don't know how many drivers, they're on their phones, they're reading the newspaper. Even I see this shit all the time when I'm on my motorcycle, dude. I just don't understand how people could do this kind of stuff. Like, it's one thing to pull up to a freaking red light and text really fast, but like you putting my life on the line when you're freaking doing all this bullshit. Like, bro, that shit can wait till later. Girl, that shit can wait till later. Man, some of these chicks out here be blowing me sometimes. They be acting goofy, man. Stay the hell away from me, girl. But we're back. We're back in mode, man. It's your boy Vinny D, the Young Wolf, man. I'm excited for the new year. 2024 wasn't the greatest year, I'll tell you that much. But man, oh man, I'm looking forward towards this year, and hopefully it'll be a good year. I'm not looking forward towards the snow though. I like the summertime because I could ride more in the summer. Even though I do like to stay home and perhaps draw and do that kind of stuff as well, like draw a picture maybe. Little Jack and Sally Nightmare Before Christmas. Speaking of which, I'm going to put the Christmas tree up soon. Yeah, I finally got it down from the attic. I didn't put it up yet, but I'm going to put my Christmas tree up. You guys can see the Christmas lights behind me here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. It's so fast that it's almost Christmas time. It's like, it was just summer and now it's Christmas. Summer to Christmas. Crazy. But yeah, man, a lot of people watch my podcast. You guys know me for my like true crime stuff. I'll be doing some more videos. I really do want to do more reactions and reviews on stuff. You know, like stuff that I buy or some stuff that I get. Reactions on videos and whatnot. Try to do it. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to do more reactions on little different videos and whatnot. But man, it feels good to be on the mic again. Like I said, dude. Like I literally forgot everything that I was gonna say, so I just went off a topic and straight to the heart. Let my brain just let it flow, man. The Young Wolf rises. You guys are on Vinnies Talk, man. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to everyone. And just joining. Welcome, man. The weather's freaking... If the weather outside is frightful and the fire is delightful, well, it's not gonna take your nose. Let it snow. No. See, the thing about the snow is, like I said before, man, I could deal with a little bit of the snow. It's just like when we get consecutive days, like you're out there shoveling. I bought this new snow shovel, though. It's actually really good. That only lasts about 30 minutes. It's like, Vinny, yeah, what 30 minutes is going to do, right? 30 minutes. But I paid like $120. It works pretty good. I think it works fantastic. I just, I really have to see how long it could last consecutively once I keep using it. But yeah. Man, dude. Hopefully don't get too much like colder weather though. I mean, right away, because we're not in December, and I know December like last year wasn't that cold, but sometimes we get cold like really fast. And then the snow starts coming. They don't stop, and the freaking snow doesn't stop. It sucks, man. So I think I'm gonna be doing some more drawing. Maybe I'll keep playing the guitar a little bit. Maybe play some PS5 games. Maybe do some reaction videos. That's another thing that I just started doing again, is playing my guitar again. I got a different guitar. The thing about the guitar is like once you stop and then you pick up again, you gotta bounce back if you haven't really learned it. Because I'm still learning the chords, but I feel like I have some of the muscle memory that I had before. I meet people all the time who are like, well, I picked up the guitar and I don't want to play no more. I just like stop playing. I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta keep at it. Like 10 minutes a day. It's almost like anything you do, right? If you just keep practicing, you can get better at it. So yeah, that was basically just wanting to hop on real quick, have a couple minutes, talk to you guys, talk about the weather a little bit. The snow today we got is like, it was like bang, woo, really fast. The 3 inches of snow, and I was just like, wow. I think out by my uncle he got about like 4 or 5 inches of snow, real fast. And it's November, dude, so hopefully December's not that bad. I don't think we're gonna get too much snow. We might get hammered with snow, who knows? But we're on the podcast. It's your boy Vinny D, the Youngwolf, man. Shout out to everybody. And guess what? Until the next time, you guys know what to do, man. Like, subscribe to the videos. Vinny's Talk, baby. Peace out.